One VCR. Two VCRs. A GoVideo dual deck 4060 VCR sent in to me for repair. With the note, deck 1, I assume that's the left deck, will only rewind or fast forward for a short moment, then stops. When you eject tape, it gets caught on something. Deck 2 seems to work okay, but when you eject tape, it gets stuck and door won't close. Thanks. Well, there it is in all of its glory. The GoVideo 4060 with the cover removed. Take a look at the mechanisms, the circuit boards right there. So we're going to have to put tape in each deck and see what actually happens. Okay, here we go. Power on. Well, both cylinders spin up. Well, let's pop a tape in deck 1, see what happens. So I assume this is deck 1. It says will only rewind or fast forward for a short moment, then stops. So let's try to fast forward. Oh, the capstan's turning, but the tape's not. So I assume we have a slipping belt. So if we try to eject it, it's probably going to eat it because it can't take up the torque. Yep. Oh, it's going to take it back in. Even worse. I'll have to try to catch it when it comes out. Well, it definitely ate the tape. Oh, look at that grease all over it. Oh. Try to wipe some of that off. Grease and spinning heads do not mix. I'll have to get some glass cleaner and try to clean that off before we go any further. Okay, grease is cleaned up. Let's try deck 2 and see what happens. First we'll hit play, see if it plays. It does look like it plays. So next we'll go stop. For the heck of it, let's try to fast forward it and see what happens. Very sluggish. Capstan is turning. The tape is not being taken up once again. You can see the capstan turning right there. And it's probably going to eat it when it comes back out. Yep. But at least this time it didn't fall into the grease. So let's take it up. There we go. Good as new. Well, almost. Good as 30 years ago new. Well, we're going to have to pull both mechanisms off the boards and take a look at the belt condition. I will bet you they are just used up. Okay, deck number 1 is out. Let's take a look at the bottom of it. Well, I don't like what I see right off the bat. Look at that belt. No tension at all. That's probably the problem. I can stall the main pulley and I can still spin the capstan motor. Well, I wonder if I have a belt. Let's go ahead and take this off. Look at the condition of that belt, how long it's been sitting in the same position. It doesn't really feel bad. It's just stretched. Well, we will get out the good old PRB Measure a Belt 2. See what it says. So this one measures about 11 3/4, so that means I probably want about a 10.5 to 10 3/4 inch belt. Well, let me go take a look around, see what I can find. Okay, well I do have a couple of new old stock PRB belts. These are SCB 10.0 belts. So let's go ahead and clean up the pulleys on the mechanism. Then we'll install one of the belts on each mechanism and see if it corrects the problem. So I've got my cotton swab soaked with acetone. I just want to go ahead and clean up the pulley. Okay, all done. We'll go ahead and put a new belt on. Oh, it looks much better. Can't spin the flywheel any longer. It bounces back like it should. Okay, let's put this one in, give it a try, take the other one out, clean it, do the exact same thing. Hopefully that corrects the problem on both of the decks. So while I have the unit apart, let's go ahead and clean the reel rotation sensor and the mirror, which lives right here. So I have a cotton swab just moistened with regular household glass cleaner. So I'm going to wipe off the mirror, dry it, there it is, the reflective surface. All better. Here's the board from the deck. Let's go ahead and wipe off the sensors. As well as the IR emitter. And the in sensors as well. So there's actually two of the reel rotation mirrors. There's the other one right there turning. So I'll go ahead and wipe that off as well. Dry it. There we go. Let's put this one back together and see if it makes a difference now. Turn the main power on. Let's start pop tape in it and see what happens. Well, it certainly loads just fine. So it plays okay. Stop. Let's try to fast forward it now. Perfect. See if it will give it back without eating it. Yes, absolutely perfect. Let's go ahead and do the second deck now. So I do expect to find the second deck in much of the same state of disrepair as the first deck. So now I've got all the screws loosened from the bottom of the unit. I can just lift the deck out. There it is. The belt looks almost identical. Okay, same thing as the first one. And look at that. I can spin the flywheel. No problem whatsoever. We'll go ahead and clean the take-up and the supply mirrors. Cleaning these with regular household glass cleaner. Nothing special. Nothing with ammonia. Just regular glass cleaner. Same thing down here. We'll clean the take-up and the supply sensors with regular glass cleaner. Wipe them off dry. The infrared emitter. And the supply. The take-up photodiodes. Cleaning them all with the dry end. Here is the mode select switch in this unit. It's just got these levers that move back and forth. And they're riding these tracks right here. There we go. New belt installed. No twists on the belt. You do not want twists on the belt. Okay, so the mechanism just sits down in here. Several connectors have to engage. Two large screws, two small screws, and a couple of screws on the bottom side. Okay, here we go. Power on. See if it's going to take a tape. Play. Perfect. Stop. Fast forward. Rewind. Okay, let's see if it's going to give it back now. Well, absolutely perfect. Let's go ahead and give it a cleaning. Then we'll hook a monitor up to it. Make sure it plays audio and video successfully. Yeah, I know, all the haters are going to say, you can't clean video heads with acetone. Watch me. There's all the cotton swabs. What a mess. Okay, here we go. Let's pop a tape into deck number 1. It's loading. We'll hit play. There it is, up and playing. Deck 1 looks great. I hear audio. Let's go ahead and take that tape out. And we'll pop it into deck number 2. We'll hit play. Same thing, there it is, up and playing, deck number 2. They both look great. I hear audio on both of them. I think it's successfully repaired. The GoVideo 4060. I certainly hope you enjoyed this video on the repair of the GoVideo 4060. Go ahead and leave me a question, a comment, a concern down below, good or bad. I try to respond to the comments when I have time. While you're down there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like this video. It really does help my channel grow. You can follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at NorCal715. You can email me norcal715videos@gmail.com. Remember, with your help, we can try to keep these things out of the landfill, out of the recycle bin, and out of the e-waste facility. Everybody, thank you for making it to the end of this video. I really do appreciate it. Everyone have a great day. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.